Cha Eun-woo always seemed perfect. But ever since that one moment, his life has slowly changed. Many don't realize. The burden he's now facing is far heavier than we imagined. For many, Cha Eun-woo is the definition of perfection. His looks, talent, attitude, everything seems immaculate. But this is precisely where the pressure sets in. When everyone expects him to be perfect but without flaws. His popularity is rising rapidly. His schedule is getting busier, the spotlight is getting sharper. Every movement, every expression, is constantly being judged. This is where that moment happens. When being himself starts to feel more difficult. Many see his smile, but few ask, is it a choice? Or an obligation? Being a public figure means having no room for fatigue. Silence can be misinterpreted. A pause can be seen as a problem. Cha Eun-woo chooses to remain calm. Not because he's not tired, but because it's his way of coping. Behind the camera, he's still human. Some days he's tired. Some days he wants to be alone. But the world prefers to see the perfect version, not the one who's struggling. Many fans say, Cha Eun-woo is quieter now. But silence doesn't mean he's become cold. It could be a sign that someone is working on themselves. Sometimes, maturity comes silently. Many people think that when someone becomes quiet, it means they're distancing themselves. But that's not always the case. In a world that's too noisy, silence can actually be the safest way to stay sane. Cha Eun-woo hasn't disappeared. He's just being more selective about what to show and what to keep to himself. Being a fan isn't just about supporting them when they shine, but also understanding when idols choose to be quiet. Because behind every smile we see, there's a human being who still needs space. And Cha Eun-woo chose to persevere in his own way. If you think Cha Eun-woo seems to have changed, maybe it's not a loss, but a process of becoming stronger. There's one thing that's often forgotten when we talk about idols. We see the end result. But we rarely see the quiet process behind it. Cha Eun-woo is known as a neat, calm, and nearly flawless figure. But it's precisely that image that often carries the heaviest burden. When the world expects perfection, there's little room for ordinary. Popularity doesn't always come with answers. Sometimes it comes with demands, to always be strong, always smile, and always be ready to be judged. In such circumstances, choosing silence doesn't mean giving up. It might be the safest way to survive. Cha Eun-woo doesn't explain much. He doesn't demand to be understood. He just keeps going. Living his role, slowly developing himself. And perhaps, therein lies a rarely seen maturity. We live in a world that's too quick to judge. It's too easy to label. It's too often forgotten that everyone has limits. Idols are no exception. The changes seen today are not a sign of loss, but a sign that someone is learning to take better care of themselves. Cha Eun-woo may seem calmer, quieter, and more distant. But that doesn't mean he's distancing himself. He may just be standing more firmly on his own 2 feet. And in the end, not every journey needs an explanation. There are phases in life that are enough to live. Without many words. If you saw a different side of Cha Eun-woo in this video, please support this channel by liking and subscribing. We'll explore the human side of idols, without excessive drama.